Hey guys, how's it going? Whoa, I forgot about those trees. Oh, jeez. All right, yeah, coming in with a bang. Welcome to episode 10 here on the forestry version of New Frontier. I am just in the process of, well, crashing, first of all. These are the last few sort of small trees that I had to pick up here before we can get our field built. So these are all under the I'm set to 200 kilogram the default pickup weight in the game for this playthrough anyways. So these ones are all, I can pick these trees up. I was just trying to get this cleaned up and put into the sawmill, and totally forgot that there was a couple more trees there. Anyways, yeah, we have a ton of stuff to do in today's episode. Priority for us is going to be, well, get these trees out of the way because we want to come through here with the cultivator so we can get a field put in here. There we go. Is there anything else? Yep, there is. Oh, there's a few. I'm going to be able to fit these in here. You know what? Maybe to play it safe, which we don't typically do. Jeez, playing it safe is not what's typically on the menu for us, but we're going to do that right now. Oh, we're already losing trees here. Anyways, all right, so yeah, I want to get these trees out of the way so we can get this field cut. I don't know if you recall, but in the last episode, there was another section we were going to be clearing trees out of the way so we could get a field in there too, and we have done that, so we'll go look at that in a second. So yeah, it's get the fields in and then get planting. So the far tree line in front of me there is where we're going to put, or I just put a field in. We were going to put oats in that field with the intention of eventually making oat flour. So that's what we need to do. So for that, we're going to need a seeder. There we go. Next month, so this is March. Oh, I think this is 1 year too, is it not? March would make. Do we not start the game in March of? Well, does the game not start in March? So I think this is actually our sort of 1 year anniversary also, which is kind of wild. I think we just hit the 1 year anniversary over on Riverbend also, the in-game 1 year anniversary. Anyways. So we do have to buy a seeder so we can get the oats in. We're going to need to buy a planter so we can get corn planted. But we don't have to plant corn until... Well, we can't actually plant corn until next month. So a little bit of time there, no worries. We'll come back here later and take a look, but there's some stuff already coming out of the cooperage, which is good. And we have some stuff over here, obviously, to put into it, and some more beams to kind of store or sell. But anyways, yeah, I got this laneway cleared up. This was, if you recall, you can see that sort of patch in the middle where there's still some long grass. This was sort of broken up along here. And I was going to put in a smaller field, but figured, well, what the hell, you know what? Let's just get this whole thing ripped up, and we'll put in a bigger field. So that's what's going to go in here. If you look over here, this is where I've already gone ahead and put in a field. I was going to put the field right up to kind of the main yard over there, but then in the end I thought, you know what, maybe we want to put the small production building that we're going to put in for the grain products, flours and tortillas and all that kind of stuff is going to go, I think, right there. So it's sort of prominent, easy access for the main road here. But yeah, that's what will go there. So I put the field to this length here. My thinking, because we'll eventually purchase the field directly to my camera view there, which I think is north, south, whatever. I think it's north on the map. Let's look. No, that'd be south. So because we're going to purchase this field eventually, my thinking is that oat field will eventually get expanded. But for now we have that. So yes, I want to get a field in here. So we're going to go and I'm just going to quickly get a I'm just going to quickly get a temporary field outlined here, and then we'll get a worker started. All right, and there she goes. So it's a temporary field put in right now. Inevitably, I'll probably come in and sort of tidy it up a little bit. I like to kind of play it safer, so I don't have to. I can always go back, like if they over plow, for example, I can always go back and kind of paint it back in. But I kind of like to do it the other way, where I don't have to paint it back in, where I can just come through with the plow or cultivator or whatever, and grab more of the field than we initially would have grabbed. So. Come on over here. Let's go chat for a second. So, I mean, you can kind of see now I don't have a tractor. Obviously, the tractor is out. So we're likely going to be purchasing another tractor today, and actually probably in a few minutes. If you notice, our money's at $214,000. I did set this in the interest of generating some dough. I set this sawmill to sell. So we made about $150,000. There is a tractor in the store right now in the used section that I do, unless anything else popped up while we're faffing, as Scroff likes to say. Stop faffing. Unless something else has popped up, I will definitely be purchasing the tractor that I got my eyes on. So I came through here. Not only did I we definitely cleared out trees. Man, I think I'm at about, I don't know, 1,025 or 1,100 trees or something like that I've cut down, so it's quite a bit. But we took these last few trees that were out here on the point down, so we'll drag those later into the sawmill. See the tractor back there? I always think it's so cool when you can see something else moving around, especially on these kind of maps, because it's usually just you, right? But anyways, yeah, so I took these out because when we do mow these grass fields, we'll probably mow this map grass also. And then the plan is to extend this field. And then I have a bit of a plan that's going to require some quick work to maximize our lives here. So anyways, yeah, and I basically took out trees right up to the pond now. So I'm going to kind of come in a little bit tighter here when time comes to expand the field. I've taken trees right up the side here. Yeah, we got a lot of trees to pick up. So all the way up the side here, right up the side of this nice little stream. Left a couple trees, obviously, right up here. All right, now we're at the top. I even took a couple trees out of the top. Didn't want to get too greedy, but it's not greedy. It's just what we do, right? I kind of wanted to just wrap this field right around this kind of knoll right here, and come out the other side, because we haven't really spent a lot of time up here at all, up on the bluff. But I mean, this is our property here, right? Sorry, that's a great video, just ripping through bushes. But anyway, so yeah, this is the top of our property here. So I took a few trees out up here. It does get a little bit rough, but there is a bit of a smoother section here that we're going to kind of stretch the field, kind of up to about here. And then I'll probably put in a marker, but I know that, like, if I go directly from here to that other tall pine there, this is our land. So we can kind of really maximize this. My plan, and I hope this works, is to be able to, I got the field getting cut over there. We're going to have to put lime in the fields, and then I'm going to need a seeder so I can put in the oats. I'm thinking that if I can get this mowed and get this grass cleared, well, let's look. Right, we harvest oats today. Or sorry, we plant oats today. We harvest oats in July or August. Currently, I have wheat growing. Wheat doesn't get harvested till July or August, and then we plant that in September or October. So I think I can probably plant oats in these extended grass fields. My hope is that I can eventually merge the oat field that's on the road down there with this big field. But I think if I put oats in here, I'll be able to harvest them right at the same time I have to harvest the wheat, and then I can go and merge this whole thing and then plant wheat. So I think I was kind of happy when I saw that, how that lines up. So what we'll end up doing, let's see how much of this we get done in this episode, but we're going to have to Get well, I guess really we don't have to get the lime down if I'm going to get this field mowed up and at the same time. So right now I've got that tractor cutting that field. I'm going to go buy the other tractor. We're going to use that because it's quite a bit more powerful to clear all the trees over here, pull them into the sawmill. Then we'll mow, collect all the grass, put it into these bunkers, of which we're going to have to clean these out too and get this grass sold. We got some stuff to do. And then we can lime everything and plant and put the seeds in. So, Jesus Christ, we got a lot of stuff to do here. So, anyways, and then in the meantime, there's still the sawmill, the cooperage to feed, the beams to move, and all the rest of the stuff. The animals, from what I recall, are good, but I will quickly check on those here shortly. But I think we'll go into the store first and take a look and see if that. I think that tractor will still be there, but since we're the only customer, but then we'll also make sure that, or we'll see if there's anything else that's shown up. So let's pop in there now. Where are we going here? This is good, but I have something maybe better. I hope it's better. Anyways, we'll see. I want to do a quick comparison. There is a seeder in here, actually. And it's cheap, too. It's 16 grand. It's just not very wide, 4.5 meters. But, I mean, our cultivator right now is 4.5 meters. It would take a while. Oh, no, that's a planter. And I don't need the planter right now because it's not until next month. So we'll keep our eyes on that. $16,000. I don't need that. Okay, well, here's the tractor. I've never had a tractor with floaters, but that looks pretty badass. For $15,000, I can get the max horsepower, which is 385 horsepower. We're coming in similarly to what I bought the Massey over on Riverbend. We don't need loader arms because we do have the smaller tractor. I mean, that doesn't look so bad, does it? A little bit military. I would have maybe gone with a complete black one. Wait, let's just check one thing. Yeah, okay, I'll bite. I was gonna do the entire thing in a charcoal, but you know what? Let's go with this. That looks pretty cool. So there you go. What do you think, guys? We're gonna spend $136,000. We're getting ourselves 385 horsepower. Honestly, I'm not gonna shop around too much more because I know for that power you're easily this or more. Ooh, so I just popped out to check the hours. It's 14 hours. All right, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, shit. Okay, well we did have store deliveries on, so $3,500 later. We could have just gone to the store and back, but anyways, whatever. We're big time tree farmers. There's a nice view. Okay, so I think I like this very much. So now we're gonna put this tiny little winch on the back of it. And we're gonna haul some trees. So this, just because it's a bigger tractor doesn't mean I can haul more trees. It just means that I've got more power to pull them. The winch is still limited to four trees. The weight limitations are not a tractor thing, it's a winch thing. So at like 6.5 tons, I think. It's a lot of money, but or a lot of money. It's a lot of weight. I'm just gonna get these out of the way because I know I'm gonna be smashing them with trees if I don't. But anyways, yeah, the limitation of the weight is a winch limitation from what I understand. Anyways, so that's okay. We'll take what we can get. We've so it's kind of funny on both this series and Riverbend, kind of right around that 1 year mark. We bought ourselves a kind of a nice powerful upgrade. It's funny because normally I play pretty poor in the game. I tend to play like smaller equipment, older equipment, less expensive equipment. I don't always play with fancy stuff like this, but it's kind of funny to be able to get something like this. But I mean, that's also part and parcel to, you know, this is a new game. You know, we're using this extremely powerful sawmill in the game, where if we were kind of in a real survival scenario, we may not necessarily use something so powerful. We may kind of ban ourselves from being able to use something like that, but I don't know. Since we're making money, not without some effort. Holy crap, cutting these trees down has been really time consuming, but you know, in the end we'll have some fun. Oh man, even the smallest amount of wood on the back of the Z-Tor and things got a little bit tough. This thing doesn't even know there's trees behind it. So I am pretty sure that there's no crop destruction on grass, but I guess we're going to find out here. Let me just test it. Yeah, okay, good. I think I was asking this before, if anybody could remember what map we had crop destruction on grass in the past, and I really want to say it was, no, it's not Valley Springs. I thought it was a UK map. What's the map, the super custom map, Farmer Andy? Crap, I'll have to remember it. But that one, I believe there was crop destruction on grass. What is Hofbergman, I think. Get back here. So some of this wood was stashed in here. When I was originally getting everything set up. When we originally came to the map, I was just pushing pieces of wood, and there was a tree here, and I was kind of like hiding some of these logs at the base of the tree. Well, now we just cut the tree down, so currently, right now we're just gonna kind of stick these logs over here. And we'll come back and grab them at some point, maybe. Okay, so we have a couple of trees that are grabbable. We'll just take them like this anyways, I guess. That birch tree is not. So we'll come back for that. So what, in the real world, what scenario would you use floaters like this for? Is it for, like, I get it that it would kind of disperse the weight, right? So as not to put, like, if you had narrow tires, they're just gonna maybe dig into the dirt a little bit more, where floaters are gonna keep you kind of above. But what type of farming do you use floaters for? So before I decided to purchase this tractor, I was contemplating like a sort of a real forestry piece of equipment. There's some options anyways. But in the end, I sort of decided that no, indeed, I think it was a second tractor we were going to want, because the forestry equipment is great, but we are going to have fields. So I wanted, well, the next thing will be, if it's not a telehandler, and this is the next drivable thing, by the way, not the next, because we also need a seeder, but investing in some forestry equipment, I think soon will be crucial for us. Those trees are just flying around. Man, I was like, there's no way. I think I can go 60 pulling whatever the heaviest tree is. This is the best. Oop. Now, is it as realistic as we could want? Maybe not, but you know what? This playthrough's not all about realism. I like to call it maybe realistic-ish. I wouldn't be doing this right now, except for the fact that everything else kind of hinges on us getting all of this cleared, because without it, I can only put oats in that one small field, because I won't be able to mow the grass. And I thought at one point, well, maybe I won't do this right away. Maybe we can do this at a later date and just mow the grass. But having that opportunity to get to get 2 crops in this, that it'll just work out for us this year. Like after we plant wheat in this field, it doesn't work anymore, right? Because it's a once a year harvest. But the fact that we can put a new field in, plant 1 crop, harvest it, and then plant another crop is pretty cool. I don't even know how I caught that. I was just looking at it and then it's kind of dawned on me. We're trying to push these trees into more trees here. I'm just trying to get everything. So the way this winch works, you kind of have to have everything bunched together. Otherwise the winch is too short. It doesn't reach. So that's why I try to kind of use this rear piece to push the stuff together. Okay, let's not dump the brand new tractor into the pond. Yeah, so if I can get enough of them kind of even with each other, then it makes it easier for me to get them all winched up. So now if I can just bunch them. All right, so I got to ask. Today is Sunday the 11th or something of January. 11th? No, 12th. Sunday the 12th, maybe. Yesterday was the first race of the 2025 AMA Supercross season. It was A1, so Anaheim won. They race in Anaheim, California, twice. So they do A1, then they go to, I think, Arizona, and then they go back to Anaheim. So lots of hype. It's a kind of a classic race, and holy crap! I mean, if I won't, I guess we could talk about it. And you know what? A spoiler alert. I'll just state the results. So if this isn't going to post for another week. So if you're watching this and you haven't actually, and you're hoping to like watch the replay then, and you haven't watched it yet, well, you know what, that's probably on you. But oh, this is not going to work, is it? Yeah, 2. Can I pull that closer? Oh, I can pull that closer, actually. Check this out. It's a winch. Yes. I always forget about that. I still might have to pull it closer, but here, hold on. But anyways, yeah, what a crazy race. The 250 race with Hayden Deegan, who's an absolute beast, going down at the beginning and then fighting back to 5th, which was epic, with no visor. He was gooning around the track with no visor. There we go. Okay, so it's saying that's too heavy, and that's not the tractor's fault. That's the winch. So eventually, the 250 race was won by Joe Shimoda. He's a good racer and deserves a good result. He's always pushing hard. So it was a good Julien Beaumer, the rookie. Well, he's not a rookie now. I guess he was a rookie last year, but he's definitely, this will be his coming out season, I guess, where he after his rookie season. So that was exciting. Just a pretty wild race. But then I think a couple Canadians too made the main event. Noah Viney and Cole Thompson. Yeah, it was cool to see them go direct to the main event from qualifying, not have to hit the LCQ. So that is cool. But then the 450 race was crazy with Jet Lawrence, who's the phenom, going down at the beginning and not of the race and not really being able to make his way back up more than, what did he end up like, 10th or something. I don't even know where he ended up. So disappointing result for him, no doubt. And then, but then the man, Eli Tomac, literally going down in one of the first. He got a hole shot, which is amazing. To see Jet go down right away, who's like kind of favored, and then have Tomac get the hole shot, so he got through the first corner, or whatever they decide the hole shot is. Usually a line that whoever gets there first, they call it the hole shot. So yeah, he managed to get the hole shot, and then but then ended up with sort of an unforced error and crashed. And got up last. So he literally went from first to last in like the first corner or two or whatever. So that was crazy, but then fought his way back to 5th place. So I'm sure not what he was looking for, but man, if I was him, I'd be pumped that I knew that I could. He's in his 30s, which is quite pretty old for professional supercross or motocross rider. But he's also, amazing. So there's tons of talent there. But anyways, yeah. So it was an exciting night to say the least. I find this, we ride, and my kids have been racing motocross, not supercross, but and I find that tiring, keeping up with that. But watching it is tiring too. All right, what's that other tractor doing over there? They are okay. They're on the little part, the little back and forth. We'll keep our eye on that tractor, and then we can basically get them putting lime down over there while we are over here hauling these trees out. It's amazing how quickly the trees add up. It's funny, like, so when I bought those saplings over there, it's tempting to go and buy some of those nasty trees that are over on Riverbend. I don't know oaks, or I don't even know which ones are the heaviest, but I'm sure if we did some research we could find out. So while it is tempting to buy those because they're just so dense, like there's so much wood in those things, they're also just a giant pain in the butt. So I don't know that, like, planting them intentionally would just seem silly. But man, they contain a lot of wood. But I think I bought the pine. I think I bought the same, because I bought saplings over on Riverbend also, and I think I bought the same saplings on both maps. Oh no, I can see the I think we have to go help our friend over there. I think they're stuck in a tree. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this in here. Alright, we're up to 43,000. Yeah, we'll take over here for the last little bit. We'll do this last little bit, and then I'll get the edges cleaned up. We'll get this tractor set up with the spreader. And then we'll get it filled with lime. I have a feeling these fields are going to take a substantial amount of lime. So we'll probably get interrupted a few times having to fill it up. I think I said it already, but my fingers are crossed. I want that planter that we used it for the cotton. I want it on both maps. The planter we used for the cotton on Riverbend. I'd really like to see that come out here on in the used section. That would be amazing. And then I got to think about it. That Bednar cedar that's in there now is nice, but $60,000 used. Yeah, so we're kind of hoping that never been to a Supercross or like the big US motocross events. But in February, late February, is a Detroit Supercross. So I mean, it'd be a bit of a hike to get there, but I think it would be worth it. So we're gonna see if we can get my boys and I get down there to be able to watch that. I remember in a previous life, aka a previous industry, I would go to Detroit for a bit of a trade show, and we used to stay on the Windsor side, and then I swear I think they had a shuttle bus or something. They would take us over a couple times there as we were there over a couple days. We need to wait for this, don't we? I don't think I can hold that spreader without a weight. Yeah, I don't know what options we'd have as far as I think I'd want to maybe stay on the Canadian side and then just head over for the event itself. But this thing needs a wash. It's looking kind of gross. I think what's not looking gross is our farm. It's coming together nicely here. Oops. Drop the... Drop the wave, man. That front end is... I'm thinking the steering is going to be a little light. Oh, we're almost full, so that's about as heavy as it's going to get. Yeah, well, hopefully we can pack everything into one episode here. There's a lot of... When have I ever said that before, though? I think... I don't think it ever ends up being an issue for us, packing things into one episode. We'll just make it a 4-hour episode, right? Jeez. Alright, so for some reason this spreader has a tough time getting... oh, this is like a one-passer, isn't it? Hold on, let me do this one quickly here. I bet you this is one pass. Is that the middle? That's pretty much the middle, isn't it? Oh yeah, look at that. Come on. Oh, a little bit to the left. Oh, come on. Yeah, look at this. It's a little bit too wide here. Jeez, what I'm working with, man. This spreader is crazy. The only unfortunate thing is that, like, look at, we're down quite a ways already in lime. Are we going to have to refill after just one pass here? Kind of, eh? Wow, okay. So that was almost one full load there, and that field, okay. 113 liters left. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go refill that. All right, so shoot. I was kind of hoping to be able to do the... well, maybe a worker will use less for some reason. I was kind of hoping to be able to continue blasting through those logs and getting all the wood in there, but I think I might have to babysit this line. We'll get the worker started on the big square-ish field, and then yeah, if we have to step in, we can. Oh, is it gonna rain? Okay, well, I don't think that probably won't stop us from being able to do this. All right, so it did recognize the 42 meter working width, which is cool because the normal kind of AI worker doesn't recognize it for some reason. But I think he's still going to blow through that. So let's get in the other tractor quickly here. Let's grab some more wood before we hear that our friend is out of material. And I think, to be honest, what I'm going to do here is let me just blast through these logs. Let me get them done, and probably we'll have done maybe two. Well, we may have the lime done by then, but yeah, I just want to get through this quickly because otherwise all of our fun planting and everything is going to be it's going to be hard to include all of that. So hang tight, I'll be right back. Man, it has been coming down like crazy here on the map. I guess we could call this a good spring rain, maybe. Yeah, I guess really it's March, so that would make it springish, wouldn't it? So yes, our lime spreader definitely turned out to be something I had to babysit. There was, I don't know, I'm not sold on that spreader. The working with is fantastic, and it was really cool that we could customize it for color and stuff. But geez, it seems to burn through material, I guess is the issue. Where I think we had this conversation on Riverbend, in that not all spreaders have been made equal. I think some of them perhaps use material a little more sparingly than others, and I think we have one that just likes to spend material. So maybe we got to look at something else. I mean, definitely not the most expensive input, which is nice. Ooh, that's a bonus when you can get them all. Great sound design on those, on that latching there, Giants. Sounds super cool. So normally I come back from these sort of extended moments of stuff that I'm doing, and I've got an idea about something else I want to do, but not so much this time. This time I've just been, whoa, I got hooked on something there. This time I've mostly just been praying that it doesn't hail, and yeah, enjoying the rain, I guess. We did have our first hail over on Riverbend, which was interesting. 92,000 liters. We lost. Oh, what did we lose over there? I think we lost a little bit of grass. Is that even possible? We didn't have anything really else we were harvesting. Our cotton had just germinated, so I don't even know that it could. We could lose any of it. I remember seeing some degradation in one of the fields, and I don't remember what it was. We do have a couple of logs over there that are of this size, and a couple log pieces that are just sort of stashed, so I'm not going to worry about those so much right now. But I think that I got the last load there right now, which means, no, that's not the sawmill, that's the silage bunker. Ugh. But yeah, if I'm bringing the last load down, that means I should be able to get somebody on mowing duty, and then somebody else can work the seeder, but we don't have one yet, so we have to get one. So basically I need the seeder. I think what I'm going to end up doing, as much as I want that forge pickup, that thing we use on Riverbend, I think what I'm going to do is lease it and then just clear out those bunkers, and then maybe each time we need it, we just lease it. Because I think I'm still going to use a forge wagon for the field. I did on Riverbend use that forge pickup for to pick up some grass, and I don't know, I didn't really enjoy the whole process, but I think it's a handy tool for the bunker, because it goes in and just feeds whatever you're towing. Geez, I thought the winch was going to be a little temperamental there, but it turned out okay. All right, so that's all the logs. So does that mean we put almost 100,000 liters of wood back in from this field, because it was 0, right? Because I basically cashed in everything. Not a bad haul. So we still have trees on the other side of the goat enclosures that need to go. That on that road we connected with this side and the back of the property. Plus, at the back of that wheat field, I started cutting trees in anticipation for extending that field also. We got lots of time for that anyways, but I'm going to take this and we're going to go trace ourselves a field to mow. Might as well grab the mower too. We're going to keep the Z-Tor free because of the loader arms, because while this is mowing, we could potentially grab, we could move some of the wood around, some of the wood products. Okay, big guy, have fun. It's a nice combo. Let's go take a look over here. Yeah, looks good. All right, we're gonna go find ourselves a cedar now. Oh, this thing is gross. I think we're probably, I know it's raining, but maybe we just gotta hose this thing off. Oh god, I just ran right into the loader arms there. All right, so here, let's at least get the spreader cleaned off. That should clean up nice. And I guess while we're at it, we might as well spray the whole tractor. There we go. Yeah, that's looking much better. All right, so let's put this thing away. And I don't know. We'll gotta see what we're gonna do. If we are gonna keep this spreader or not. I mean, obviously, if we're not, we're probably just gonna sell it. But I don't know. It's not doing it for me, you know. Okay, well, that's handy. We got a safety barrier. No, we don't need a wood chipper. I want to put oats in the ground. That's not going to help me. All right, well, we can't always... I mean, this is a good lesson that when we see something in there, we should probably buy it. Because now we're going out into the market to buy something full price. Okay, there's good. I have one of these already. I bought one over on Riverbend. 3 meters, 3 meters, 9 meters, but then you got to buy this cart for you. So you're 100 grand. I like this style, but that's a 3 meter cedar. 50,000, 55,000, 3 meters. 4 meters. Wow. Oh my God. Look at it. We're in 90 grand. I don't know, guys. You know what? I'm kind of not exactly, I'm not exactly excited to pay full price here. Okay. So on one hand, we could, go and like, I could purchase this, whatever. I guess we'll just purchase this. All right, I leased it, and they delivered. So almost 3 grand later, we can put some oats in the ground. This might have actually been a little bit too early to lease this, to be honest with you, because I'm going to create a whole other oat field, which I still need to finish mowing. I need to pick up all the grass. I need to make the field. make the field. I still have to get rid of the grass from the pits, and I got I still have a lot of work to do, so I'm not even sure why I grabbed this already, but anyways, I guess I just got excited. Alright, as much as I want to own that forge pickup, and I think we will at one point, especially if we're going to have the bunker silo all the time. There we go, right there. I can never remember where this is. I gotta start remembering some belt systems. So let's not change anything as far as the way it looks. Oh God, let's spend $3,300. Plus delivery of 85. Let's go get the forge wagon. Oh, actually, no, let's get the bigger wagon. Let's get the bigger trailer. I think it has more capacity. I may need to... Oh, yeah, especially, yeah, because this could be busy. I may need to switch the... I may need to switch with the tractors on the mower. This little guy looks like he's going to be out of his league here. Yeah, this looks like a lot for this small tractor, but anyways. Alright, so let's open this up. $87,000 liters in here. I'm pretty sure this trailer does not hold 87,000 liters. Well, let's see. Okay, there's the answer. It holds 28,000. Can I get through this? Am I not backing this up? Yeah, in hindsight, I would have got a different trailer. Wait, are you telling me I can't even? Oh, it's probably stuck on the wall. Alright, let's try something a little different. Let's go get the more powerful tractor. Let's just leave this here. Well, first of all, let's see if this can pull the trailer right through. Yes, of course it can, because it's an absolute beast. And the rest is history. Okay, well, this should be interesting, because this thing couldn't even pull that trailer out of the pit, let alone wherever I'm supposed to deliver this. And I'm thinking it might be like the farmer's market or something, right? Okay, well, you know what? It's a nice day for a drive. Over and over and over again. So I guess I'll just head up there and maybe we'll see you back for the next load. So it looks like if I stay in the middle here, I just need to be able to back up. I guess the forge pickup's putting too much weight on the front wheels, so when I go to back up, it's just raising the back wheels. Because I'm trying to push like a fairly heavy trailer, I guess. Makes sense. So we just leave the forge pickup here. So great, we're earning about $2,800 per trip. Ooh, hit a tree. What I really want to do is create an auto drive course and have somebody go and do this each time for me. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to really make this like the worst tutorial ever. So I think you're just going to have to bear with me. So I think you should just go all the way. Alright, it's back to looking like the epic machine that it is. Let me just think quickly about what we've actually done today, so I kind of have an idea in my head where we're at. So when we met this morning, I was just putting logs away, so that way we could go and cut fields, right? So we cut the one field that will become a cornfield. We cleared up all the wood, we put lime down, and we've essentially just picked up our first, we mowed and we started to deliver silage. So, I'm kind of half thinking, do I jump in and have this deliver some too? No, all I need is that one. I just need that one pit cleared out, and then I can start putting grass in there while the other one gets cleared out. This is going to fill up so fast, and we're going to be sitting here waiting. Or not. Yeah, I mean, it's filling up, but I wouldn't say it's filling up super fast. So now we're going to end up with, probably 200,000 liters of silage here, of which I don't know how much silage we actually need. So I'll have to, actually I'm going to make a point to dump as much as I can into the goat feed. Actually, that's a good idea. I think it holds quite a bit too. I'm looking forward to making this a field though. This is going to look really good, but we're still a little ways away from that. And I think I got to be a little more controlled when it comes to a field, because I had quite a few like random turns and stuff when I was making the course for course play. And I don't want to run the... You just got to think of the future, right? I don't want to run the cedar or anything through those same crazy routes. Whoa, okay, there's 23,000 liters and we haven't even made it all the way around yet. So we may have like, could it be 250 to 350 for total grass? Okay, we just got $3,500 in income from our friend up there delivering silage. So let's see how that goes. Let's see if they come back. See, even this is kind of flawed because we were going through more grass because of those goats and the back pen there, because all winter they didn't have the meadow grass, and now they have meadow grass. How much is in this? I don't know how much is in this. I gotta look at this, my time-saving stock check, to find out how much is in that silo. No sign of the Zedor yet. I think I'll be back though, or she. I didn't really get a good chance to see who we hired. Let me know when you see the Zedor pull up and we can go send them out again. Oh, Zedor's back. That's great. I love I love auto drive. So I hadn't actually really even thought about setting it up here. I don't know. Everything was somewhat small scale, I guess, but. I mean, if we're going to be selling beams, I don't know how I sell beams with that, because they have to does the worker automatically unstrap the load and then it sells and then they come back? I don't know how that works. Because if you just drive over the trigger with all the items strapped, then it just won't sell. Trying to throw silage into the bucket. Why are you doing this to me? This is probably not recommended. We probably should have used the loader arms, but why don't I put this over here? No, don't tip it over. All right. That's okay. If it tips over, I can still tip it back over with a loader arm. I just wanted it out of the way because I think it's interfering with the forge pickup. Okay, perfect. That's one bunker empty. Bye-bye. Alright, well, we'll just keep going here until we see them back, and I guess I can see pretty much how the rest of our day's going. Round and around in circles. I guess we could take a guess at how much grass is going to end up in the pit. Yeah, I have almost 100,000 liters of grass in with the goats right now in that feeder there, so we're not putting more. They're never going to eat that. Crazy when you compact the first drop. I noticed this on the other series. When I compacted the first delivery into the silo, everything else only needed to be compacted like 10%. So as long as I got the first one to 100, every time I dropped another full load, it said like compacted 90, 80 or 90%. Which seems weird because if I put the first load in, even if it's compacted 100%, the next one should have said, well, 50% at least, right? Like if I've now doubled it and half's compacted. But yeah, that wasn't actually the case. Yeah, so there, compacted 100%. So then watch the next load that we put in here is going to be like almost 100%. But if I wait until everything is in there, then I basically have to compact everything from 0. And now I'm doing it on like a mountain of very uneven ground. Okay, there's our harvesting coming. That means our friend has made it and is on the way back. So, obviously, auto drive is a PC-only mod. If you're on PC, do you use it? I discovered it, well, sorry, I didn't discover it. I used it for the first time on Comlands. I don't know why I tend to new technologies like that, for technology and Farming Simulator. But that kind of stuff I tend to just like steer clear of. Like it took me forever just to figure out precision farming, and that's not because I'm you know, dim-witted. It's more because I literally don't have the brain capacity to learn or plan anymore. Like Farming Simulator was always a you know, you start your tractor, you go do your thing, and you're done. And then all of a sudden, you know, you got to make calculations and understand new things, and that's not always A, what I signed up for in the beginning to play, or B, what I'm like mentally prepared for. So sometimes it's hard to wrap my mind around these things. So I hesitated with course play and auto drive for a long time, and it wasn't until I saw, so we were doing the 200 horsepower challenge, and I am almost certain it was when I was watching the Gaming Joy live stream, of which he had a bit of a cart train, and it was delivering silage from fermenting silos. So basically it was just lead tractor and second tractor, and you know, the ghost driver just basically picking up silage from the fermenting silo and then delivering it, doing that over and over and over again. So I looked at that and said, you know what, so after there was a couple tutorials that I watched, and then just started playing with it, and the next thing you know, I was doing the same thing, and it helped because I had millions of liters of silage, like millions. All right, so once I dump this, you'll see. Well, anyways, we'll see. There's a lot of, no, don't put it in there. No, stop. Oh. God, come on, why? Why are you doing this to me? That, blower there just wants to throw the silage into everything except for what I want to put it in. Oh my God, Callaway. Now I'm hitting the forge thing. Oi, oi, oi. All right, you know what? This is going to be the end of this episode. I need to get this silage pit cleaned out, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the grass collected, and then we're going to pick up in the next episode by making a field. So the grass will be gone. It'll all be in the silage pit. We're going to make the field together, and then we're going to plant our oats. So we'll still be in the month of March. We have 2 days in the month of March anyways. Well, let me send this person on their way. Okay, you go. I'll be here. Oh, yes. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to keep struggling like this. And I know that we've kind of gone marathon here anyways. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll reconvene. It's quite possible we'll have seen a planter or something pop up by then, so that'll be fantastic because we will need that. We need a sprayer. You know, there's some stuff that we need. I like that slurry strategy that we're using on Riverbend, so maybe we'll utilize that too here also. But anyways, you know what? Big exciting news. This case is a beast. Those tires are great. I just feel like we need a real opportunity to kind of get to know each other and figure out how we're going to function here on the farm. It doesn't know it yet, but it's probably going to hit like 300 hours in this series, so let's go. All right, guys. Holy crap. So you've survived a whole bunch of stuff with me so far. I don't know where this ranks, but this feels like a bit of a cluster, to be honest with you. But I'll find out in the edit. So I appreciate your time. If you're one of those, roughly 6 out of 10 people that watch the videos but haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that right now. It would really help me out. As well, if you did like the video, take a moment to give it a thumbs up. That also, I think we run somewhere near 10% likes to views, which I think is pretty good, with always a couple dislikes. So anyways, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye now.